Welcome, beautiful souls, to Spiritual Signpost, your 5-minute 5 a.m. guidance through the matrix. I'm Diana, your psychic medium, intuitive reader, and channel for spirit. These readings are timeless, so whenever this message reaches you, it's because your soul is ready to receive something meant for you today. So go ahead, pour yourself a warm cup of tea, and join me for your morning guidance through the matrix. Take a breath. Soften your energy and open your heart as we step into the astrology, the frequencies, and the whisper of spirit guiding your path right now. If this message resonates, leave a comment and claim it, and be sure to subscribe and share with others so they can receive their daily guidance as well. So our astrology snapshot for January the 19th, we are still influenced by the new moon. Capricorn, Aquarius shift is still active. So we still are moving through the new moon window with Capricorn anchoring responsibility and real world decisions, as Aquarius is opening a higher awareness, vision, and aligned with truth. So today's astrology explains why clarity is forming after reflection, not before. Right? This is the day where insight comes through stillness, signs, and inner knowing. So action is supported, but only when it's aligned, intentional, and soul-led. Okay, rushed decisions drain energy. Wise decisions restore. Okay, so this one here is highlighted today. Wise decision number 42, which is 6 in balance, right? Balance and equilibrium, which is also confirmed by the temperance that's showing up here today. Now I'm using my extra large deck, so you might not be able to see them all, but I will move them up as I'm going. So our daily spirit question: what wise decision am I being guided to make now that aligns my heart, my intuition, and my next step forward? Okay, so our daily foundational energy with our oracle opener, we have the wise decision, number 42. Now this one is very highlighted here today. Okay, you're being guided to choose from clarity, not from pressure. This decision is brilliant, it's organized, and it's already validated energetically. We have meditate and contemplate. It's the new moon in Pisces. So go inward before moving outward, is what this card is saying. Stillness reveals what action cannot. Then we've got, it's time to take action. The new moon in Aries. Aries is a fire sign. It's very active. Okay, and it's going to push you toward taking action today. But once clarity lands, don't hesitate, okay? Aligned action is required, okay? But only if it's aligned. And then you've got signs and reminders is the next card. See all the butterflies here and the feathers? Okay, so today may be a day of synchronicities. It may be a day of signs. Your guardian angel's here too, right next to that. I'm having a hard time picking them up. And you're being guided and protected. Okay, so pay attention to the synchronicities, the nudges, repeated messages. Maybe you'll hear a song that says something that resonates with you. Maybe you'll see repeating numbers, butterflies even. Maybe you even find a feather. Birds are messengers, right? So really pay attention, and then just think for a moment, what was I thinking, or what was I feeling the very moment that I got this synchronicity, right? Because your guardian angel is sending messages to you today, right? And it's up to you now how to decode them based on what you're thinking, what you're feeling in the moment that you receive them. And it's in regards to the law of attraction. Okay, number 26. And this equals up to 8. 8 is the manifestation number, right? And my angels, it says, my angels are with me. Life loves me. I am beautiful. I am prosperous. Everything is going to work out. Everything is always working out for me. These are just affirmations here that it wants you to take action, thought, feeling, and diligence. So pay attention to your thoughts. Replace them with positive affirmations today, okay? What is calling you in response to your frequency? Your focus matters right now, right? This is showing up here in your thoughts. So your focus is really important today, right? Then we've got piece number 28. And this is 10. 10 is about completion. 10 is about endings, okay? Clearing, releasing, starting over, new beginnings. So this is connection, journey, balance, and clearing. So this choice leads you out of mental noise, right? That's what it is. It's leading you out of this mental noise and into calm and peace. Your inner calm and peace. It's balancing, it's focusing on the chakras here, right? Balancing your chakras. So you're going to find a lot of alignment movement today, moving toward your alignment. All right, so the theme of today is the wise choice, okay? There's a focus on this wise choice, inner guidance and aligned movement. Taking action based on your alignment, right? And your soul tone will be clarity, trust, and peace. All right, so our main tarot message here. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. Well, they're big enough to see. And the Two of Cups sits the entire tone for today's reading, okay? This is union. This is alignment. This is harmony. And this energy has moved from yesterday's spread into today's foundation, right? Yesterday, it was the first card out after the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Now today, it's the main energy, right? It's moved from now to the foundation, which is showing it's continuing, right? So this represents the bridge between the lower self and the higher self, right? The masculine and feminine energies here. It's within coherence, right? It's coming into coherence. It's not accidental that this happened to be here in this particular placement here today. This means it's progressing, right? It's moving, growing, expanding. So the next one we have is the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is showing the burdens that you've already released, right? It's pressure, responsibility, uncertainty. You know, carrying things or something that no longer is yours to carry. You've discerned which is yours and which is not yours, and you've released that, right? This wise decision that you're being guided toward, right? It lightens that load. Okay? Because the moon is after this, and the moon is marking one of the three major arcanas here in this spread, right? And it shows what once was unclear, confusing, or even hidden, right? Behind illusion. But it's now being illuminated, right? Emotional truth, subconscious awareness, it's rising now so you can see it clearly. Then we've got the Temperance here. And as we move toward the Temperance, this is the second major arcana. This is balance, harmony, integration, right? Coming together with truth, right? It's being acknowledged here. This is where purpose and forward movement, they stabilize. You're not forcing change here. You're aligning with the change. Right, see, she's got 1 foot on land here and 1 foot in water, which as so below as above, or as above so below. Right, she's pouring out into this cup, and it's like it's circulated back around. Okay, so this represents Archangel Gabriel, alignment. Then you've got the Ace of Cups, and this is pouring into this cup. You see it, and it's overflowing in this card. It's showing emotional fulfillment, like heart-centered truth, something that you deeply align with, and what your heart truly desires. is being offered to you. This is the hand of divine holding this cup and offering it to you. And not just one, right? There's actually 5 flows coming out of this cup, right? And these here are moments of breakthrough, epiphanies. Something you really deeply desire, right? It's not surface level happiness. This is soul nourishment, right? This is something deeper than the external, right? And as we move forward, after this, we have the Tower, which is the 3rd major arcana in your reading, right? We only have 6 here, the tarot, and 3 of them are major arcana. So this is big energies coming through here today. This is not chaos. This is actual correction. The Tower removes what is built on misalignment, right? And now it's being aligned to what your heart truly, truly desires. It's true to your heart, right? It takes away the uncertainty. It takes away the burdens of this, right? Because this is what it is. This is uncertainty, and this is too many burdens, carrying your own burdens and everyone else's. This is coming to take that away, right? And it's going to bring alignment with what your heart desires most. It's clearing the path for real and fulfillment. Not surface level, but real fulfillment. So this is a big day for alignment here, right? So with the Moon, the Temperance, and the Tower here together, right? It asks you to slow down first, to move with certainty, right? Meditate, observe the signs, and it'll guide you through, okay? Trust the guidance that you're receiving, because today they are divine guidance. They're from your guardian angels. You're aligned with that today. And when something feels good, it feels calm, you know, it comes with clarity. Right? Anything else will fall away. It just shifts suddenly with the Tower here. It's going to remove that weight. It's not removing your opportunities, it's removing the weight that slows down the opportunity, that blocks the opportunity. Okay? This is a good Tower. Like when this Tower comes in with all of those cards here, it's showing that it's bringing in the alignment. So Temperance is right in the center of the reading here, and this is alignment. This one is brought in from yesterday and changed placement, the overall energy, right? Is the alignment of your higher self and your lower self, and the Tower is here at the end to bring it all together. Okay, so this is 42 is the wise alignment, a validated decisions. Okay, and then we've got 26. And 26 is manifesting through focus. Can't see that one over there. And then we've got peace. And peace comes only through balance and clearing. So this confirms that the path forward becomes lighter. Okay, you're not going to feel so burdened. It's calmer with the Temperance here and the Ace of Cups, and it's more aligned with the wise choice that is made. So today, your intention is today I make a wise, soul-led decision that releases burdens and aligns me with peace, balance, and fulfillment. So now we're going to get some advice from Spirit and wrap it all up for you. So the advice from Spirit, we start off with the Protection Guardian. There's a lot of layers here in the advice. Okay, so it's telling you to drop your shield. So you are protected already. You've got the angel guidance here. You've got signs coming through. So it's showing up that you are guided and protected today. Okay, so you no longer need to guard your heart in the way you once did. Okay, you are safe. We've got a great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. So everything you've lived through has trained you for this moment, right? You're not being tested, you're being initiated. So trust the wisdom that you've earned. Okay, we've got grace and harmony and flow. Okay, grace in harmony with the flow. Okay, so grace is active when you stop forcing. Right? Spirit is asking you to move with trust, allowing abundance and support to meet you naturally. So you don't have to struggle for what is aligned. When anything is aligned in your life, struggle is not present. It feels easy. Okay, and then we've got acceptance. And accept yourself fully as you are, where you are in life. Right? Self-acceptance, it unlocks peace. Right? It unlocks peace and it magnifies what belongs to you. Right? Nothing about you needs fixing. So you're being asked to accept where you are, accept who you are, exactly as you are. Right? And I am awakening. So you may be seeing 1111. And that's telling you that I am awakening. Okay? This is a confirmation card. So the universe is actually arranging people, opportunities, and experiences to support your awakening and success. Right? You're exactly on the path you're meant to be on. In the exact moment, the exact place, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And that's confirmation in this card. And if you see it showing up for you in your daily life, in today especially, then that's what that means. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Right? You're not behind. You're exactly where you're meant to be. So our first card, we've got carrot. Opportunity for windfall. So a reward follows alignment. So this can be tangible opportunity, it can be an offer, it can be a breakthrough that feels earned and timely. And then we got marriage. And you've got, starts off with the energy of the Two of Cups, right? So, but this speaks to union. It speaks to commitment. It could possibly be an actual marriage, right? But it's a union between your higher self and your lower self, your commitment and alignment, right? It can be relationship based, but more importantly, it's a mirror of the Two of Cups theme, right? It's a union with self. It's leading to external harmony, right? First, you've got to align internally, right? And then you start seeing that alignment on the external, right? So it's a marriage. It's a union of the divine feminine, divine masculine, the lower self, and the higher self, right? Then you've got bread. And bread is a period of prosperity and abundance. Right? It's sustenance, it's stability, it's resources increasing when you trust the process you are in. So it goes back to acceptance. Accept where you are, who you are, what you're doing, everything. This is divine timing, right? You are where you're meant to be in this very moment. Okay? We've got fire, which represents this new moon in Aries here. And it says strong emotion, passion, love, or hate. So passion is reignited here. Feelings intensified. But this is like life force energy returning. It's not chaos, but it's the fire is growing. That spark, it's like fire. Once that spark clicks, then the fire begins to spread. So that's what's happening. It's intensifying, right? It's returning to your energy again, that passion. And then it refers to a dark woman. That may be a dark-haired woman. It could be someone of influence here. It could be a feminine influence. somebody significant in your life. You may even know who this is. Or it could even be a relationship dynamic that may surface. Right? So this can be external, or it can be an internal aspect, asking to be acknowledged and healed. Right? It may even be an aspect of you. Then we've got the Tower. That fell on the actual Tower card. Now there's a synchronicity for you. The Tower fell on the Tower, but this Tower here, it says solid foundation. Succeed with effort. So this Tower confirms the Tower in the main reading. It fell directly on the Tower card. Right? So something is being dismantled so a solid foundation can be built. Okay? This Tower speaks of success. And it's success through effort and truth, not success from loss. So don't brace for impact here. Embrace it. Right? This is actually aligning. Right? This aligning to your Ace of Cups here, which is what's fulfilling within you, your soul's fulfillment. This is beautiful. And quite the synchronicities. Right? So here's how this is going to show up for you today in real life. Okay? If you feel emotionally charged or deeply reflective today, it's because the fire and the moon are activating the truth. It's letting the emotions move. So don't suppress them. They're guiding you to clarity. Okay? So that's what could be happening here with the Tower. So it's waking up, it's moving around those emotions, those very strong emotions here, and making it move. So don't try to find some way to stop that from happening. Allow it to happen. It's acceptance. True acceptance and grace allows to flow. And that'll move past. That'll move through you. Okay? And this is what will bring in the Ace of Cups. Right? So let the emotions move. Right? This will bring the clarity you need. Right? To make those wise decisions. So if a relationship dynamic does surface today, especially involving a commitment, trust, or even strong divine presence. Right? It is part of the Two of Cups. It's part of the marriage card. It's being activated. Okay? So approach it with openness. Right? Don't approach it with defensiveness. Just be open. Just maybe. I'm just going to see maybe there's a possibility. Just let it happen. Don't be defensive and put your walls up, okay? Because that would be an act of suppressing it. Just allow acceptance, okay? If something suddenly shifts and ends, or feels like it's breaking down, the double tower here confirms that. Okay, it's necessary. It's a necessary correction. Right? It's not a failure. It's necessary in order to align with this decision, with where you're actually meant to be. Okay? In your soul's fulfillment here. Right? So what collapses was built on misalignment. Okay? You built something in your life at a time in your life when you weren't healed. Your vibration wasn't up to where it is now. And now that your vibration is higher, you're misaligned with everything else now and the old foundation. Right? So this is aligning, that old foundation is being aligned to match the new frequency that you are. It's replacing it, and it will be stabilized. Okay? So if you're offered an opportunity, an invitation, or an idea that feels aligned, but slightly outside of your comfort zone, okay, like this carrot here, the bread energy, say yes thoughtfully, right? Prosperity follows alignment. So if you catch yourself wanting to pull back, wanting to hide or armor your emotions, a protection guard is clear, right? This is what's happening. That means you're guarding yourself. You're putting up the walls. You're putting up the shield. Okay? But you no longer need this shield. You need to just put that down. Vulnerability is safe now. Okay? It's safe to put it down. Right? The most important instructions today is to move with grace. Not effort, but move with grace. And choose trust over control. Right? Allow what is awakening to fully awaken here within you. Right? This is not a dramatic day, it's a decisive day. Right? Small choices, wise choices today will have a long-term impact. Okay? So with that ends the reading here. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me this morning. And remember, Spirit meets you the moment you become present. If this message aligns with your heart, subscribe and return to your 5-minute 5 a.m. spiritual signpost reading. And until tomorrow, stay aligned, stay open, and may Spirit guide your steps today. Love and blessings.